So PGA Family Cup. This is a new program, and I'm going to play this video because that will describe what it is much better than I could just talking for a while.
You're just going to see a lot of fun, a lot of smiles, a lot of good times.
With PGA Junior League, we just saw so many families on the golf course spectating, and really our goal and our thought was, how can we find a way to get them off the cart path and into the playing space? And so PGA Family Cup is really kind of that vehicle to do that.
Fun because I can spend time with my brother on the weekends and my dad and my grandparents, and it's just fun.
We set the course up today as a par 3 setup, and also a lot of contests are set up. So closest to the hole, we have a skip balls across the lake. So trying to just take golf, traditionally can be, a little bit more serious. And for a dad like myself with 3 daughters, it can be tough to get out with them in a way that is meaningful for me, but also works for them in their age.
It's cool to see your progression and how far you can hit it now and how good you can putt it.
Watching myself improve, it just makes me proud of myself.
The joy, that laughter, that good shot, that high five, or even the laughing and the teasing. This game brings that out of us, whether it's with our buddies or with our family. And it's everything that's good about golf.
It's making memories with them. I learned to play golf so that I could be with them on the golf course.
For an entire family to be involved in 3 generations, there are a few other sports where you can really do that and have fun.
The first line on our rule sheet is to have fun, make memories, and take lots of pictures. My wife is not a golfer, but Family Cup has just completely energized her, and we'll have costumes on, and we've talked about it for weeks that, Family Cup, Family Cup. Based on the first one that we did, we just had so much fun. So really our goal is just for the families to make lifelong memories together.
You're just going to...
So one thing Family Cup, like I've heard, is like, I already do a parent-child. I love parent-child events. This was my Michelle McGann phase as a child. So for everybody, go ahead and have a vulnerable moment. My dad and I played a ton of parent-childs, and they were fun because we were both competitive and we wanted to win. Some of the obstacles were, my brother also played golf and wanted to win, and we only had one golfing parent. So it became cumbersome to try and find another partner to play. The picture on the right is a scramble I played in with my dad, my mom, and my grandpa. My mom and my grandpa, not golfers, not even a little bit. That was the most fun day I've ever had on a golf course. I will remember that day as long as I live, no matter how many more times I play or where I get to play. That's what Family Cup is. So Family Cup is your whole family. We don't want, we don't want any parents to be like, oh, I don't want to play because I'm going to mess up the team. We don't want anybody to say, oh, well, little sister or little brother can't play because they're going to mess up the team. So the more people you play with in Family Cup, actually the advantage. And it's not even competitive. There's no carrot. There's no postseason. This is purely about celebrating what we've done with Junior League, taking the families off the cart path and putting them on the golf course together. So I think the very first step is just have an end of the year PGA Family Cup at the end of your PGA Junior League season. Just as a thank you and a celebration, go ahead and run that the first time, see how it goes, and then kind of build another program from there. But there's no matches, there's no playing other facilities. It's a 2 to 6 player scramble at your facility, at least 1 junior and 1 adult. We've wrote a whole book about fun ways on how you incorporate all these, other players that come in to have 6 players. Family is very loosely defined. If you have a neighbor that's like a grandfather to you, have them play. Whoever you want to play with that is your family is your family. Course setup, we're recommending par 3s only, 9 holes, and 1 set of tees for everybody. And I kind of get that, inside the box golf pushback where they go, oh, no, the adults are going to be on 1 tee and the kids are going to be on another. Okay, well, there's a very good chance you have a non-golfing adult that is not as skilled as a golfing 12-year-old child. So it's everybody on 1 tee. My boss, Chuck, who you saw in the video, had it closest to the hole. He did 1 for kids, 1 for adults, and then he did 1 combined. He had former Division I college golfers that were parents playing in this event, and a 9-year-old girl went closest to the pin, and he said it was, closest to the hole. And he said it was the coolest thing that he had ever seen, running youth events. So it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to take 3 hours to play. So just get them out, have them play and get back in. Because one, it's hard to find family activities right now that are fun and can happen in, we don't want to spend 4 hours. We have busy lives. We have things we want to do. So that helps with pace of play as well. Cost of the PGA is $45, and drum roll, you will sign up on our new website. So we have built our own platform, so we will not be using Sports Engine for this. And you will sign up through our new platform at pgafamilycup.com. So you'll sign up with a facility, and then families can start to register through there. With the $45 fee, families get the team kit that's listed there on the screen. And then we also will send you one set of awards from Signs by the Sea. So the whole point of this is to be as outside the box as possible. So these families here won awards for their cart decorating contest and their costumes. So we had, instead of we also gave golf awards, but we had all kinds of different fun events, to kind of celebrate the ones who were just there to spend time together as a family. And then we can also celebrate the golfers who want to shoot a score as well. And I will tell you, our net promoter scores with Family Cup are even better than PGA Junior League. So PGA Junior League is off the charts, and Family Cup has been higher. If you have won, I promise you the families will ask you when the next one is. And we're also seeing a benefit to our professionals. So this course kept track of their 4-week average for a Sunday, and then held a Family Cup event on a Sunday, and it was 91% increase in revenue from who was normally coming out on Sundays to what they were able to accomplish with their Family Cup event. So after that $45, you can run as many events as you want, and you can charge whatever you want over that amount. And there's plenty of ways to get creative with that. And we have some sessions coming up specifically for Family Cup in March that we'll get into lots of detail for this. So obviously that's a lot that I covered. So if you have any questions, let me know. But anything with pga.coach is always available to you on the website, and I'm happy to help with that. And then registration for everything is open for both PGA Junior League and PGA Family Cup. So any questions?
All right. Thank you so much, Christy.
Yep.
With that, we're going to lead into our final speaking group. It's going to be the team that's with League Golf, and they will be going over doubles golf. Devin. There we go. So you guys are going to take over.
Perfect. Thank you, Richard. Just let me make sure my screen. Can you see my screen all right?
I can see it, Devin.
Yeah, you're good.
Perfect. Thanks, guys. All right, let me get set up here. Okay, thank you, Richard. Thanks, everybody, for having us here today. For those of you who recognize our company name, League Golf, we are the original creators of PGA Junior League. And so we're really excited about the Kentucky section launching doubles golf this year. Obviously, being early adopters and believers in Junior League golf, we feel like our new program, doubles golf, is going to be fantastic for yourself to use at your course. As kind of Christy was going over, COVID this year, really, really difficult in many ways, but also kind of brought golf back into a place that it hasn't been for many years. So we had so many new beginner golfers coming out, so many golfers that got reintroduced to the program, might have played years ago, but had more time potentially on their hands and were able to go out with their family members and go out and play with their friends. So it really was great to have all this new beginning of golfers to come back into the sport. And we believe that doubles golf can be another tool that you guys can use as PGA professionals to retain these golfers and keep them a part of the fold, but also to grow revenue for yourselves and to grow incremental revenue for your facility. So what is doubles golf? Essentially, doubles golf, what it is, it's a rebranding of the two-player scramble. So two-player scramble is doubles golf. It's for anybody and everybody. So a team can be made up of any two players, and what's great about it is it's inclusive. So no matter your age, gender, experience, skill level, you'll get placed into a category and you can go out there and still play and still have fun. What we love about the program and the format is less rules, obviously with the lift, clean, and place, club length almost everywhere. The format really helps beginners get started in golf. It's less time, so it's convenient to be able to go play 9 holes. Basically every doubles golf round is 9 holes, so it's convenient to be able to go play after work or after school for kids. So real excited about that. It's less stress. So with a teammate helping you out, you always have 2 shots and 2 putts. And those that are worried about performance or worried about slowing your team down or your group down, it really takes that out of play and makes it more relaxing. And with it being more relaxing brings more fun. So more birdies, less doubles, which makes golf always more enjoyable. We have one of the biggest fans of is one of our founders, who is Mr. Jack Nicklaus. So this is a picture of Mr. Nicklaus at our national championship, which was held this past year in November at his Bears Club in Jupiter, Florida. So he hosted it. He also helped put together a great group of leaders in the golf industry for our doubles golf committee. So they're going to oversee kind of from the top down to make sure that we continue doubles golf on the path that it was meant to be. So we're really excited about having all those individuals take part and believe in doubles golf. This past week, we actually had Mr. Nicklaus. He was speaking at an event. So I'm going to play this little video of just him talking about why he loves doubles golf. And let me know if you can't hear it.
Tell us a little bit about doubles golf and your involvement, how that can help grow the game.
Well, and Jackie's, I think, the way to play the game of golf. You've been playing it for a long time. Other Sunday we do every year scramble, which basically is what doubles golf is. And so, and what it does, it takes somebody who's on the fringe of the game. They're either just starting, or they're just fishing half a dozen times a year, or they play a woman who is, but she can play with her husband and then have fun. I mean, so many different ways that you can bring people together, and they can have fun without being embarrassed. Our goal is to bring people in the game and have them enjoy it and have fun, and then they grow from there. If they go to all 5, or if they play half a dozen times a year, I mean, good gracious, that's about what I play now. I mean, I don't play more than 8 or 10 times a year, and I play terribly. So for me to go out and play in a scramble, 2-man scramble, it's fun because all of a sudden I get to play from some places I don't see. But it's and I can have some fun and pressure on you. And it's and of course even the field with a rating system and a fun scoring app that Bob has developed. He's going to talk to you about it later. And they eliminated the need for handicap. I have him explain. He can do that better than I can. But game and get them excited about just being out there.
Tell us a little bit.
Perfect. That's Mr. Nicklaus obviously talking about the program, just why he loves it. He continues to mention that he loves playing in the PNC, the father-son with his grandson JT, just because it does give him that aspect to still kind of compete. He is a competitor and loves to compete, but also having fun and just being out there with his grandson. So instead of Bob, as he mentioned on the video, we have a teammate of mine, Griffin Kern, who's going to jump on here and just go through a little bit of how to generate revenue through doubles golf leagues at your facility, as well as the mobile scoring system that we have as well.
Yeah, thanks, Devin. So, hi, everyone. My name's Griffin Kern. I joined with Doubles Golf at the beginning of 2020. And like Devin said, I'm going to be talking about how to generate revenue through Doubles Golf leagues, a little bit about championships and kind of what the leagues will transition to for your more competitive people, and then finish up with the Doubles Golf mobile scoring system. So first, through generating revenue through leagues, like Jack was saying, he didn't mention in the video, but a big focal point for Mr. Nicklaus was how can doubles golf generate revenue for PGA and LPGA professionals? So this year with doubles golf, we are really excited to introduce leagues. So kind of how it would work with these leagues is professionals will be able to determine their own league fee with $20 going back to your section for league administration and organizing section championships, and the rest of that going directly back to you, the PGA professional. So for example, if we had a league fee of $100, $20 of that would go to the section, and $80 of that would go directly into your pocket. With these leagues, our kind of base model for them is that each league would consist of 6 teams and would run over 5 weeks. So that means that each team would play every team in that league once. And at the end of the 5 weeks, you will be able to crown your league winner. Professionals are going to be able to have the opportunity to create leagues in as many categories as they'd like. Devin mentioned it earlier, the kind of the 5 main categories are the men, women, senior, mixed, and parent junior categories. So you're able to have it in any of those 5 categories, whether it's just 1 or 2 of those categories, however you see it fit at your facility. So just like that, players like myself also have the chance to compete in as many leagues as well. So I could be on a men's league with my dad. I could be in a mixed league with my mom, and being only 24, hopefully down the road, I can be on a parent junior team with my kid. So that's a little bit about how to generate revenue through leagues. So how much revenue can actually be generated? A cool feature that we have on our website is our doubles golf revenue calculator. Where this can be found is doublesgolf.com. We have a course registration tab, and under that course registration tab, you'll see how to register your course, followed by our league revenue calculator. And essentially what this is that it allows professionals to start kind of getting an idea of how they would like to construct their leagues and the potential revenue that can be generated. So with the picture on the screen, we see that this league, for example, has 5 categories with 6 teams in each category with a league fee of $120 over 1 season or 5 weeks. And that professional generated $3,000. So again, that was over 1 season. Now, if you're fortunate enough to be able to do it over 4 seasons, we just take that $3,000 number, multiply it by 4, keeping that same structure, and you generated $12,000 back into your pocket as a PGA professional. So that's kind of a little bit how leagues and kind of the numbers that you can kind of see building and how much revenue can be generated. So again, we think doubles golf leagues are a great revenue generator for PGA professionals. Now, as we pivot from leagues, next I kind of want to focus on our championship. So each year, the first week in November, we have the annual United States Doubles Golf Amateur Championship. And this is a cool opportunity for teams across the country to come and compete to see the best doubles golf teams in each category. So how do teams get there? Well, the first, essentially and ultimately what it is a 2-phase qualification process. And phase 1 would be at your club level. So just how we mentioned with leagues, at the end of your league, in each of the categories that you have done, whether it's men, women, or all 5, you will crown champions in each of those categories. These club champions will then move on to phase 2, which would be the section championship. And this will consist of league winners in other facilities around in the Kentucky section, where they will come together and compete against other league winners. So the men's league winners from club facility A would play facility B, and so forth. League at the section championship, These, once they go there at the section championship, those winners in each of the category will move on to our national championship. Last year, we were very fortunate enough, like Devin said, to have Mr. Nicklaus be our host. He was also very kind enough to come out there and actually present the trophies to all of our champions and kind of say hello and see all the faces from all the section representatives and the section winners. So he was very happy about that. We were very excited to have Jack be a part of our team. And it was really cool for the teams to see Jack down there at the championship. Plus, it's a very honor to meet the greatest golfer of all time. So that's kind of a little bit about the championships and how teams can make it to our national championship. The last thing I wanted to talk to you about today would be the doubles golf mobile scoring system and kind of what it means for teams and professionals. So first I'll touch on the teams. Teams will register their team on the doubles golf mobile scoring system. This will be a $30 registration fee, which will be good through the calendar year. So if I signed up in 2021, right now, I would be good for my team to be good through the 2021. What teams get through the mobile scoring system? Teams are going to be able to post their doubles golf scores. They'll be able to post their league match scores. They will receive a doubles golf rating and ranking. So a cool thing we have is kind of like a live leaderboard. So if Devin and I went and posted a score, we would see where we rank amongst our club. So we'd see where we rank at our club, at the state, nationally, and globally. So that's kind of a cool little feature. Teams can kind of see how they rank amongst everyone else that is participating in doubles golf. Then as we transition over to what it means for doubles golf professionals with the mobile scoring system, professionals will be getting free access to a league management software, as well as your very own course clubhouse page. And through this clubhouse page, you'll be able to see the teams that have registered for your leagues, schedule your league matches, see league standings, and provide any announcements to your teams if need be, whether it be like a rain out or just something had to get moved with the scheduling. There'll be an announcements page as well. Those are kind of some of the features of the mobile scoring system. There's a little bit more about it, but we're really excited that it's very user-friendly. So don't be scared about using it. It's user-friendly. It's accessible through any mobile device as long as has internet access. So that's pretty much covers it on the mobile scoring system. Devin, I'm going to throw it back over to you. I don't know if you have anything else to add on the mobile scoring system or generating revenue through leagues. Again, thank you, Richard, and everyone for having me today. So Devin, thanks.
Thanks, Griffin. Yeah, that's perfect. Essentially, what we've created it's as simple as a GIN system for two-player scramble. So you can now finally, there's always been a stigma around not wanting to play a two-player scramble or scramble format, just because you can't see your growth, you can't go post a score, and you don't know how to compare one team versus the other. So what we've done is we've created this ability to be able to go and post your scores and see where you rate and rank at your club, which is kind of really fun to be able to jump up and down the leaderboard. And as we grow, we've just entered into Europe. We're launching in China and Korea. So it's going to be fun to see kind of where your teams rank on a global scale as well. Last thing that we'll leave you guys with, I know it's been a long call here, but our doubles golf registration, to register your course, like I said, it doesn't cost. Only PGA professionals can take part in doubles golf, can launch doubles golf leagues at their facility. So if you want to go ahead and register, feel free, go to doublesgolf.com, click course registration. What that does is we'll just provide you with basically a playbook, marketing material, social media posts. We'll provide you with everything, all the tools that you'll need, as well as main contacts. It'll be myself, Griffin, Tyler, and our team, Richard from the section office. So feel free, reach out to us with any questions that you may have. We're happy to answer any questions that you have, and we're excited to be launching doubles golf in the Kentucky section. So thanks for having us today.